a TCL TV and it has a black screen, the bottom light flashes on, but it's still black. That's the model number if you need it. So the first thing that you want to do is open up the back so that we can have a look at the electronics inside. When you're taking off the back panel, there's a couple cables that you need to disconnect. So here are the components. You have the main board to the left, the T-con board in the middle, and the power supply board to the right. Here's the model numbers if you need it. The first thing I do is I look at the backlight connector. Using my LED tester, I can put the black one with the and then to the black and the white wire to the positive. I was reading 84 volts on one strip there, and the second strip here I was getting 81, so it's a few volts off. So you should have the identical voltages. They're the same number of LEDs on both sides. So I'm gonna have to take off the LCD screen so that we can look at the LEDs inside. Taking off the back panel connectors, and there's also some metal covers that we need to unscrew. Just taking off those metal covers to access the LCD cables underneath. So this is the metal coming off, and we'll do that on both sides. There's also a Wi-Fi connector that you want to remove and just disconnect that. There are two ribbon cables that you pull the black tab up, and then you can take the ribbon cables out, and then we can unclip the little PCB board that connects to the LCD screen here. And just there's also a little bit of tape that you can remove, and then we will be taking off the front bezel. There's screws along the outer side here, so just unscrewing those, going around the perimeter of the TV, and I'm destroying all my screws in ice cube tray, taking off the screws off the front as well. Then we can take off that plastic bezel, and then we can flip up the LCD board there and tape it to the LCD screen, doing that on both sides. And then we can take off that plastic bezel that we have unscrewed. It just slides out, and then you can pull it off, and by pushing up a little bit, it'll come right off. This is to hold the LCD screen on there. I'm using some suction cups, and just put the screen on a surface there. I just have a blanket that I'm putting it on. And then when we remove the screen, we can take off, there's a little bit more plastic bezels there that hold on the paper filaments there. There's a couple layers. You don't want to mix up the layers, so what I do is I just tape the layers together and then just put that on the screen as well. Now we have access to the LEDs, so you can see the plus and minus, and I'm using my LED tester here, and the very first one I'm getting about 5.3 volts. That means that these are 6-volt LEDs at full power. I left a description in the comments. And this one here was measuring 3 volts. It should be 6, so it's half the voltage. So this is our problem why the TV is turning off. I have some replacement LEDs here, so I'm just breaking off the bad LED, putting some liquid solder on the two pads. There's positive and negative. The small pad is positive and the big pad is negative. So just put in some liquid solder, and then I'll be putting on my replacement LED here and using the heat gun. You can do this repair with a soldering iron, but it's a little bit tricky getting the LED on to the pads. The heat gun, it works a lot faster, and as long as you have a heat gun that can go up to 300 degrees, it can melt that liquid solder. You can see the LED going on. I'm putting back the cap, and it's measuring 5.6 volts, about 6 volts. Again, these LEDs are 6 volts, and you can check them in the description. Just putting everything back the same way that we took it off. in the same order, and then putting the bezels on, and then we'll put the LCD screen on. Just be very careful when you're moving the LCD screen, because if you damage the LCD screen, it's really hard to get a replacement. And you can plug it in, but before putting the LCD screen, I'm just looking to make sure that all the LEDs are on and there's no dirt on the screen as well. There we go. We put the screen back on, and then we'll flip those the, the ribbon cables down, and reassemble it. There it turns on. You can have a look. And to prevent this from happening, go into TV brightness and change it to normal. Don't put it in brighter, because that could have been the reason why that LED broke. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.